Hi everyone, welcome back to Acres of Clay Homestead. Today this tractor looks a little bit goofy. We're going to explain to you
how we got here
and why our tractor looks like this.
Why I don't have a cab on it.
Kevin's going to describe to us what's taken place in this Challenger tractor.
A couple of years ago, between 2 to 4 mile an hour, it was starting to develop a little flutter, I guess you'd say, where it kind of hesitations. And it was only between 2 to 4, and it was in high range, not low range. So we had it tested pressure-wise, and kind of concluded that what they call is the insert, and I'll show it to you here in a little bit, but the tranny itself had an internal oil leak. So they said basically either fix it then or we could run it. So we've gotten a couple of years out of it, where about a week ago it was going and it will go no more. So
it pretty much died in the field while hauling manure.
Yep. So we towed it home, and they came back out, did some testing on it again to make sure that it wasn't something like a sensor or something like that, because it was throwing some sensor codes. I replaced the sensor codes or sensors. It still did not take care of it. They came out, checked, did some wiring checks and other things, but basically cleared the codes, and the tractor still will not move. So basically the insert is it's leaking oil so bad that it's not moving. To have them do it was like they're probably 3 to 4 weeks out. So I said, well,
to even start looking at it,
and yeah, they could have it done in a week or so. But well, me and the boys kind of decided we'll tackle it ourselves, because we've done other things, and it's kind of a new challenge. That brings us to where we're at now. That's why the tractor don't have no cab on it behind us, and we'll show you what the insert looks like here. We haven't got that far to taking it out yet. We got the cab off and the cover off the transmission, and that's where we're at right now.
Okay, so we're going to show you taking the cab off.
So right now we're working at taking the cab off. So Ethan's on this side, Sydney will be on the other side. So as you can see, we have 2 mounts on each side. This one has an air ride suspension and a shock. So we're gonna, start taking this apart. All right, so right now we took top bracket off and bottom and sliding the fuel tanks out. We'll take you around to the other side. This is the platform that holds the fuel tank. And then, this is the oil tank back here. So we're getting here. We got this cab mount loose. And then I'll take you around to the back. And we got the bolts out right there. These are for the back cab mounts. We disconnected all the wires here. So what we're going to do next is kind of pick the cab up a little bit in here to make sure everything's disconnected. And then we'll bring the loader in and pick it off. So we just slid the fuel tank out, and then that's the pan that the fuel tank sat on. So yeah, this really opens it up under here. Alright, we just disconnected the power steering lines, if you can see them up in there. And we got them, we took zip ties and coated them. We got to do the brakes yet. And there's like 6 lines for the brake lines yet. Plus this line. We got dismounted, we got it setting up on blocks in the front. Air conditioner lines are disconnected. So we're getting there. So as we go around the other side here, you can see we got the front of the cab sitting up on blocks, and yeah, we got to figure out how to pick it up. And that's the next thing, which shouldn't be too big a deal because I'm hoping to we'll have to hook a chain here and then a strap, and we'll hook it up to the loader up that way. We'll have nothing.
You don't have brakes?
The tractor is turning on them so that they're gonna hit the door if they keep going. You know what you're doing?
Nope.
Well, you got a good idea though.
Yeah. Lots of paint. So
Lots of zip ties.
yeah, it's definitely gotta clean up, get this all cleaned up. We took this cover off. We went to the dealer and they showed us they had a tractor already that they had the cover off, and this tranny, this is basically the transmission right here. You put an eye or a bolt in here with a loop on it, and you can pick this whole insert out. You unhook these lines, the front input shaft here and the rear output shaft, and yeah, it picks right out. Basically you can pull this, they call it insert, you pick it out and then you get another one and drop it in, so that way there's no rebuilding. I mean, there ain't nothing you do yourself, so That
They
way-
don't even let you do it yourself. There's no rebuild kit.
No, they won't let you rebuild. These will go back to Germany and get rebuilt and resent back out. But definitely looking in here, there's some metal there. Chunks of metal sitting on that bearing. That there, there's pieces there too. But we haven't been into, I haven't drained the oil out of it yet. Because the oil levels, yeah. So, oh, there's more metal sitting there. Definitely something got into something because it won't move anymore. And but yeah, there's chunks of metal
Floating.
floating around because there's some there. There's some pieces there. Those are not little pieces either. So we'll pull it out and we'll see how much metal's in the bottom. But this is
This will be a 2-part video.
actually probably be a several part video because trying to get all this done.
So stay tuned as we continue this process. First we gotta pull the old transmission out. We'll probably show you that. And then we have to order another one. Don't know how long that process takes to get one ordered.
We'll keep you guys informed because it is an interesting project to me. I've never done this before, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it all works out.
So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're having a very blessed day. Take care.